Alright guys, Will here from ZaltekReviews.com. Today I'm taking a look at another Henry Archer wristwatch, and this is our latest. It's called the Verden GMT. I've reviewed quite a few Henry Archer watches over the last couple of years, and to be honest with you, I've always found them flawless. Really nice designs. I really like Henry Archer watches. They're definitely in my top 5 micro brands that I've looked at. No question. Right, play the intro. Right guys, the Henry Archer Verden GMT. Oh, and before I go any further, it's a true GMT. None of your Seiko NH34 movements or anything in this. This is the Miyota 9075 true GMT movement. Happy days. Right, price of these, $599 US. And to be honest with you, comparing this to the competition that I've looked at, like the Nodus GMT that I looked at a couple of months ago, and I also looked at the Trasca Venturer GMT. With this one included, all three have got the Miyota 9075 true GMT movement, and if I'm not mistaken, this is the cheapest one. I'm pretty sure this is the cheapest one. And it's also one of the best. Right, let's go through the spec. Right, dimensions. Case diameter 39.1mm. A total thickness of 12.2. Lug to lug 46.4mm, and the watch has a 20mm lug width. The total weight with the bracelet sized up for my 6 3/4 inch wrist is 152 grams. As I mentioned earlier, it's the Miyota 9075 GMT movement, 28,800 vibrations an hour. It's got a custom rotor. It's hackable, self-winding with a 42-hour power reserve. The case, brushed and polished 316L stainless steel. And the finishing is brilliant. No question. You got like a satin brush in the mid case, polished chamfered edges right along the top, another polished like undercut next to your wrist there. Brilliant. Good attention to detail. The bezel is the bezel is brushed and polished as well. You can see that polished chamfered edge, but on top it's brushed. It's a nice, I would say that's the perfect amount of polishing for any watch. Well, in my opinion, that's what I would like. Undercut, that chamfered edge, a nice bit of detail on the bezel. Lovely job, oh, it's upside down there, divot. Nice crown and all that, perfect size. What size is that again? 7.2mm. Perfect. Henrik, that's the owner, by the way, of Henry Archer watches. Perfect. Nothing I would change with the design of the case and everything else. The bracelet is just as gorgeous. Perfect amount of polishing as well. As you can see there, just a chamfered edge that runs along the sides of the links. Perfect. Female end links on both sides, obviously. And it matches the watch head perfectly. Brilliant. Perfect length, perfect comfort. Look at the tolerances there between the bracelet and the lugs. Perfect. I'll probably say perfect quite a lot in this review. When I say that though, perfect for me. Perfect in my opinion. Right, what's next? The bezel, I've just mentioned all that. The dial, it's textured. As you can see there. And it's beautifully detailed. I've had a look under, hang on, I'll need to delete that out. Aye, perfectly detailed. Applied hour markers, buttons, which are lovely, extremely well detailed. As you can see, they've got like, they're kind of faceted, polished on the sides and whatnot. Really good detail. If I could show you any closer, I would, but this is as good as my lens and my camera and that goes. It's great detail. I like it. You've got the 24-hour for the GMT function on like the chapter ring there. As you can see, not too, well, up to 24 hours, because obviously it's a GMT. The hands are fantastic. I believe they're diamond cut. Nice contrast with the GMT hand. You've got the yellow tip, and the actual seconds hand itself is also yellow. And against this, I wouldn't call it dark grey, but it is, well, just call it grey. Grey dial. Obviously you're here for my professional review techniques. Aye, okay, I'll crack the jokes. Water resistance is 200 metres, by the way, which is kind of overkill, which is more than the others, if I remember rightly. Oh, the crystal's flat sapphire, and it does have like the chamfered edge around the edge that you can see there, and it's a beautiful piece of crystal, by the way. There's no milkiness at the very edges, none of that. It's perfectly clear, and it also has 6 layers of AR coating on the underside, which is great. Aye, brilliant. Case back, screw down, there's a custom rotor, which is beautiful. It's like Geneva striping on the actual rotor itself, and obviously we've got Henry Archer and the logo and whatnot. But there's also finishing elsewhere, as you can see there, nice and detailed, good looking Miyota movement, which isn't always the case. Normally it's quite bland, but the detail on this is great. You've got basic specs around the edge and all that. And that is a piece of sapphire as well, by the way, which is another bonus. Quick release for the bracelet. Know that you would take this bracelet off because it's outstanding. Oh, I forgot to mention the clasp bell there, didn't I? On the fly adjustment, as I begin to expect from all watches these days. well, probably a certain price. Focus. Right, it's very nice. And I also like the design on the actual bridge itself, and polished chamfered edge, signed in the middle. You've got this kind of lines going across, and the logo itself, which is lovely. Really nice push buttons as well, they're nice and smooth. Right, a really nice watch this. You can buy these now. I think the white one is out of stock. Yes, I never got the white one because I wanted this one. So it must be good if I take a sidestep from the white dial to a grey dial. I just thought, it just really caught my eye when I first seen it. For fuck's sake, Gary, what are you doing? That's it, lie down. 2-year warranty as well, by the way. Spot on. Fantastic watch, Henrik, as I said. Highly recommended. I would say platinum, because it's up there, if not better than the Nodus, the Traska, and obviously this one. But there isn't much between the three, but it's just down to like the style preference, really. Because the build quality is just the same across the board, and I just like the style of this one. At first glance it looks like a 3-hander, but obviously it's not, because you've got, you know, the chapter ring there. I really like it. I do. Do I think is it my favourite Henry Archer watch? No. My favourite is the Vesterhalf, which is similar to this, but it's not a GMT. It's a 3-hander. But this is excellent. Go and buy one. Right guys, that's it. Thanks very much for watching. Did I mention the award? Platinum? Aye, I'll put that in. Aye, and I look forward to the next Henry Archer watch that I review, because I think they're fantastic. Right. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you think. Tell me what your favourite colourway. Oh, I never fucking mentioned the colourways, did I? Oh, fuck. Hang on. Where's the gallery? Oh, you've got, what's that one called? The AD Astra, which is like, well, you can see it there on the screen. Then you've got the white one, which is lovely. There it is again. Oh, fuck. And you got, there's a purple version. Tony, you'll like that. As you can see, what's left? There's a kind of brown dial. Brown dials are actually becoming quite popular these days. And obviously the grey one. The grey one, in my opinion, is different. I like it. I do like it. Right guys, that's me. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Toodles!